To my first client, I didn't know who you were then. I didn't know what I was doing when I reached out. I didn't feel the gravity of our appointment. I didn't grasp what it meant to say yes to your friend, or hers after that. I didn't realize that at 14, the steps through your gate were the first on my life's journey. To help, to rescue, to spend the rest of my career with you. What you didn't tell me that day was, I sucked. I had no skill, no experience, that you picked me because I was cheap. I was eager. I was hungry. I was the only one that answered. I trusted that you had my best interest in mind, not just yours. I believed you wanted my success, not just your security. I thought you were my friend, not my heartache. When my schedule tightened, I squeezed the others in. When my days lengthened, I gave you more time. When my capacity dwindled, I ensured you first priority because that's what loyalty is. So yeah, I was a bit surprised at your reaction. The one where you replaced me because my brother's marriage took your favorite date. The one where you screamed profanity because you didn't provide me a safe place to work. The one where you trashed my name because I called in sick one day out of 100, but it was your day. You spent that day angry. How could I cancel last minute? I spent that day crying on the bathroom floor. How could I let you down like that? Comparing which pain hurt worse, the sickness in my body or the one in my mind. You forget that there's another person on the other side of the screen when you butt your way into my personal life, hounding with text to my personal phone, which I don't use anymore, with hateful messages to my personal inbox, which I don't log into anymore, with reverberating pressure in my head, which I don't dream in anymore. Most of my life has been spent catering to your needs, so you don't hurt my business, my family, or me. Even the moment of peace between me and a sheep loses its power to, don't get too big for little old me. Don't forget me when you're at the top. When you hit it big time, when you're famous, when you're successful. Successful. What is that? When I use my college degree, when I'm financially stable? All criteria by which you judge the cover of my book. If you cracked it open, the intro would show you that I've met your criteria. But since you'll never make it to chapter 1, I'll give you the cliff notes. The child you met becomes an adult. The first client has moved on, but 50 others plant in their open plot. But perseverance, patience, and passion turns that child into success. I'm only on chapter 27, but where I'm at now is the best part. The main character finds themselves. Looking towards raising children, they look back and see they've already raised one. They're responsible for the person they've become. And for the first time, they're proud. Because it's finally to the part of the journey where those 50 weeds are pulled from the garden. For the first time, they look notably different from the conservatory of thousands of gorgeous blooms. Each one starting as a seed she brought back from her adventures, nourished and healthy from their non-toxic soil. Guilt still washes over the main character with every pull, only due to their desire not to put more pain out into the world. So I'm taking a page from their book and ripping you out of my life. After all these years, this is the thanks that I get? Well, thank you, and goodbye, first client.